this is the traffic light countdown machine thing. Okay, so the background. I'm not gonna explain the background and the problem. So, the the problem is that approximately there are a lot of car crashes, right? So most of them happen. At least 40% happen in intersections, and where that's where 21% of all people die in a car accident. So 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 that's basically the problem. There are a lot of crashes happening in an intersection, right? So some possible solutions to this could be we need to reduce the amount of how many people have accidents in intersections. So some there are some solutions right now that are cameras, right? But they don't really help reducing the amount. Although they have been shown to reduce the amount of it, they aren't really meant to help people from having accidents, right? They're mostly there to record people if they're following the law, right? So it's not really that effective at or the purpose of it to to help people having accidents, right? To make people safer, right? So my solution is a device that displays a countdown on a countdown on when the traffic light will change, right? So that people will be more prepared and they will know when to cross, if it's okay to cross, or if it's about time to slow down, right? So that's basically my idea, right? So how this relates to chemistry is so this mostly relates to chemistry because of the light my countdown timer produces. So based on the spectrograph, right? On this spectrograph, it will probably have about 600 nanometers of light particles produced. So it will make a red color, so that it's a good color, so that people can see at a distance if it's raining. So people will know at all times of day, or to all times of weather, when the light's about to switch, right? So how this relates to algebra. So I made a graph that is represented by y equals mx plus b. So it's a graph that I made with algebra, right?
What does the graph represent? I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. It represents years. It represents the growth of the incident of accidents during an intersection. So you can see that it's rising over time. So it's becoming a bigger problem every year. So how this relates to human geography. So my topic for how this relates to human geography is the seven topics is that it's population. So basically so this will be mostly implemented in MDCs, or more developed countries, right? So like the United States, China, Europe, right? But this can also be implemented in LDCs where the road safety laws aren't really enforced. So like countries like Eritrea, it's a country in eastern Africa where road laws aren't really enforced, and a lot of accidents happen. So maybe if this is implemented there could be less accidents during the road. So how this relates to English so I made a research paper that is a good representation of my subject. So it represents the ideas that went into this, all the processes that went through this project, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
What's it say for you?
Oh, it doesn't say anything.
Okay, I have a question. I have a question. Where is your prototype?
It's at home.
It's at home.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
I mean, it's pretty difficult to develop a timer that that actually functions when it's just very hard to make. All right.
Okay.